Do you have a toddler and are you expecting a new baby? Preparing for newborns can be hectic even if it's your second or third time around. As it's an adjustment for you, it's also an adjustment for your older children. This video will go over introducing your child to a new addition to the family, the importance of managing your expectations, and tips and scripts to managing this big family transition. Congratulations on your upcoming baby, and let's get to it. I'm Dr. Mona, a pediatrician and toddler mom with a baby on the way, and I help empower parents with easy to understand information so you can make the best choices and navigate those parenting moments with your children. Are you a toddler parent? Make sure to sign up for our newsletter for all of our toddler courses and ebook coming this May from PedsDocTalk, including tantrums and toddler behavior, picky eating, potty training, and toddler development. Our son Ryan will be a big brother, and as a pandemic toddler, and just like any toddler, he has had some big feelings about the process, like in this video. He's definitely learning to get used to the idea and how to be gentle with a baby. He will go from having the attention of me and my husband, split between a crying, diaper-pooping little baby, and this can be an adjustment for any child, especially a toddler child. We explained to him that he's having a baby brother or sister, and initially he was okay. And then there was one moment where my husband was getting him ready for bed, and my husband casually mentioned that we would add a picture of baby and mommy and daddy to a wall in the bedroom, and he lost it. No baby, only mommy, daddy, and Ryan. Whew, that's when we knew we'd have to continue with prepping and managing expectations. Preparation is important, but don't panic if they have big feelings when the baby actually arrives. Sometimes prep doesn't change the fact that, well, kids have feelings and don't always like change or know how to navigate change. Regardless of age, remember the following. If pregnant or waiting for your baby via adoption or surrogacy, do not blame the baby. Avoid saying things like, I can't do this because of the baby. They don't need the why, and the why definitely shouldn't blame the unborn child. Although I get that sometimes you may not be able to sit on the floor or kneel down if pregnant, I've been there. Instead say, I love doing this with you, but mommy can't sit on the floor. Let's play at the table. If you're fatigued in the first trimester, simply say, mommy is tired. Can we play this instead? But do not blame the baby for the reason you cannot do activities for your child in front of your toddler child. Try not to do big tasks like transitioning to a toddler bed or potty training within 3 to 4 weeks of the baby's arrival. This can throw them off their routine and expectations. If you want to do it before the baby arrives, aim for at least 1 month from the scheduled due date. Of course, things happen and then we roll with the punches, but this is controlling what we can control. If you have a name for the baby, you can start to use that name to normalize the new person joining the family. If not, use baby brother or baby sister or simply baby. The more time your child has to get used to the idea of a baby, the better. If you're pregnant, tell your older child as soon as you begin to show. If you're having a lot of symptoms in your first trimester, like nausea or fatigue like I did, it's also okay to mention it then, but again, do not blame the baby. Instead say, mommy is so happy because I have a baby, and making a baby can be tiring, but mommy is happy and loves you and loves baby so much. Use direct statements such as, I have a baby in my belly. You're going to be a big sister, big brother. What questions do you have? And just be honest and open about the situation. The younger they are, the less questions they have. Sometimes we focus so much on saying the right or wrong thing, but just focus on saying something and asking questions and answering them as needed. If adopting or using a gestational carrier, explain that a baby is coming into our family and answer questions as well. Remember to use positive language surrounding this baby. You get to be a big brother or big sister. We have more people to love in this house. I am so excited. Mommy and daddy get to love you and baby sister. At this age, your child may not understand what's happening if you tell them, "Oh, I'm having a baby." So here are some suggestions that may help with the transition to becoming an older sibling. Model excitement and joy about the arrival. Since kids at this age may not understand the concept of another sibling, modeling is very important here. Children feed off our emotions and modeling. If they feel you are stressed about the baby's arrival and how it will impact the older sibling, they will sense that. Fill the home with love and excitement and a matter of fact, the baby's arriving and we're excited about this, so they can feel that too. Also, read books with them. Point out the babies in the books. At this age, your child is still very attached to you, which is developmentally normal, and does not yet understand how to share you with others, especially a child in the home. Your child also may be very sensitive to change and may feel threatened by the idea of a new family member. Here are some suggestions that may help ease your toddler or preschooler into becoming a big brother or big sister. Remember to continue modeling excitement and joy. Be honest. Explain that the baby will be cute and cuddly, but may also cry, and take your time and attention too. Tell them, "I love you and baby brother or sister so much. I am so excited to share my love with you and baby brother." So they don't feel it's a me versus baby situation. Reassure your child that you will love him just as much after the baby is born as you do now. Be patient with them and yourself. And also just make the arrival a matter of fact. No need to sugarcoat anything. By hiding emotions and feelings, we can make it harder for everyone. Role play can be done in many ways. Having a toy doll is very useful, and they even have baby kits for your toddler to practice role playing. Here are just a few videos of us role playing with Ryan to prepare him for his baby sister. We talk about the baby during bedtime routine and throughout the day and allow him to kiss my stomach if he wants to. When he does, I say, "That's really sweet, baby sister like that." If he doesn't, we don't force him or say, "That wasn't very nice." We allow him to carry our baby around the house and use positive reinforcement when he is being gentle. This was our baby doll dog before we got an actual baby doll. Our son is very used to our attention not being divided with another human kid in the house. So we role play with a baby doll and have him practice waiting if we need him to wait. Reassure them about the crying and calmly show how you would manage it. You don't need to show them how they would manage it because that's not their responsibility. We practice turn taking like in this video.
Oh, what is Daddy doing, Ryan?
Feeding.
Feeding the baby?
Yeah.
So what are you doing while Daddy's holding the baby?
Yeah.
You're waiting?
Yeah.
And what happens if Daddy gives the baby to Mommy? Hi, baby. Oh, hey, that's good,
What
Ryan.
if Mom, you give baby a kiss?
How do you hold baby?
Bye-bye, baby.
Can you show?
Alternatively, you can practice with them sitting next to you as you pretend feed the baby. We also allow Ryan to do normal baby care things like letting him feed the baby, wrapping the baby in a blanket, and other ideas include giving the doll baby a bath or practicing changing a diaper. You can't expect your toddler to do this when the baby arrives, but it gives them an idea of being a carer and how we are gentle with a baby and care for that baby when the baby arrives. Your older child over 4 may be able to do these baby care activities with or without your supervision, depending on the activity. So if your child is over 4, ask questions on how they're feeling and ask if they want to be involved. If your child is willing, ask them to help you based on their developmental level. For example, a 3-year-old and up could grab a washcloth from a drawer for you for feeding, and a 7-year-old can help pour a ready-made bottle for you. Use your child's developmental capabilities to your benefit and include them if they are willing. And remember, none of this role-playing or helping should be forced or filled with pressure. I get that we want that connection and want that help, but we can't force it and we can only use positive reinforcement when we see it. Continue looking at books and introducing the concept of a baby. When you're looking at these books, make sure to describe what's going on and also ask your older toddler how they're feeling based on what you're seeing in the book. For books and dolls, make sure to check out my Amazon storefront. Involving your toddler may curb the very developmentally normal feelings of jealousy they can have. Let him or her pick out a special toy for the baby, or clothes or a book for the baby as a gift. Ask your toddler if they want to give one of their toys to the baby as a gift to introduce the concept of sharing, but don't force it. Ask them what they are most excited about with the baby. When setting out clothes, allow your older child to help choose colors or outfits so they feel involved. Continue to tell them how helpful they are and how nice they are for helping you with the baby. Celebrate their roles as the big brother and sister that they are. Try to avoid saying things like, "You don't do that, you're not a baby," because when the baby comes and your older child is feeling the attention is not on them, they may regress to being a baby and doing baby-like things to get the attention that the baby does. When the baby arrives, attempt to introduce them in a neutral location to your older child. This means having the baby in their car seat when you come in or a bassinet versus in your arms or your partner's arms. This can make your older child feel less scared that they are being replaced. Some kids will have no issue with the baby being in your arms, so do what's best for you and your situation. Ask questions, things like, "This is your baby brother. Who does he look like? What does he look like? What do you think about him? Do you want to hold him?" Don't force the affection or holding and let them ease into the idea. Model how you hold them and show the baby love. If you place the baby in your older child's arms and they cry or push the baby away, say, "I see this is new. We can try again later." Don't say things like, "That made baby cry," or "That made me sad," as this won't help build the positive reinforcement we need in these moments. When you do see them being gentle, holding baby nicely, fill their brain with positive reinforcement. Wow, that was so sweet. Thank you for being so gentle. Show me how you're gentle with baby. Most importantly, be patient with yourself and your child. Sometimes we expect the social media worthy bonding moments, and for some kids, this can take longer, and that's okay. Try to remember to lean in on positive reinforcement and not pressuring connection. You will continue to model calm and a matter-of-fact attitude that the baby is here, that you love all of your children, and love your older child just the same. Avoid blaming the baby. For example, don't say, "We can't go to the park because the baby has to nap." This can inadvertently build resentment towards the baby since they seem to be the reason why they can't do the things that they want. Similar to what I mentioned in preparation, don't say the why, especially if the why involves not being able to do something because of the baby. Simply say, "We can't go to the park." Don't say, "We can't go to the park because of the baby." If you can, in simple instances, show the sibling that the baby doesn't always come first. For example, "I need to change the baby's diaper, but let's finish coloring this picture for 5 more minutes," and you can even use a visual timer if you'd like. This may mean setting that timer before your baby wakes up and showing your older child that their priorities will also matter in this new family dynamic. For your older child, remember to try to do something special with them. Reassure them that they are still loved. Some ideas include giving them a special gift, letting them spend more time alone with dad or your partner, grandma, or another special adult, or taking them somewhere special. Creating this special one-on-one time with someone that is a primary caregiver or figure in their life that they love will make them feel like they're not being replaced. If you are the primary caregiver doing most of the newborn work, set aside special time for your older child when you are able. Read, play games, listen to music, or simply talk together. Show them that you love them and want to do things with them, but remember, you do what you can with the time that you have. Also, make your older child feel special by having them cuddle next to you when you feed the baby or being involved, like I said, in helping you with the baby's care. Get them used to kissing feet. Make this something special for them. From a germ perspective, respiratory illnesses are more likely to spread face-to-face into mucous membranes, but let your toddler kiss the newborn's feet as their special way to bond. You can even say that this is special only for them, and positive reinforcement. When they do kiss the feet, say, "Wow, that was so sweet of you." Having a baby is an adjustment for everyone, but it doesn't have to be filled with dread. I promise you that everyone, including you, will adjust in time. whether it's immediately or within a few weeks, or maybe sometimes even longer. For more, including prepping your child when you are going to the hospital, handling post-baby tantrums, regressions, and more, make sure to grab my Toddlers and Tantrums course, which not only includes a handout on introducing your child to a new baby, but many other toddler-related moments, such as bedtime battles, tantrums and meltdowns, and avoiding power struggles. If you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a comment. And if you have any other tips, make sure to leave them below, and I'll be back next time for another video here on PedsDocTalk TV. Stay well.